Greetings, mortals. Warevo here. In showing my face on screen right now, I am breaking one of my 3 rules that I have for running this channel at all. Rule number 1, do not show my face on screen unless it is in a live stream. Rule number 2, do not swear in a video. Rule number 3, I will not review a game that the Angry Video Game Nerd has made a dedicated video reviewing. Those are my 3 rules. The fact that I am breaking one of those rules right now by showing my face on screen in this video shows the gravity of the situation that we are in. I've been considering making this video for a long time, and now that certain things are starting to come to light, I feel it is time. The fact of the matter is that the future of gaming as a whole is in jeopardy. It started with the revelation that various companies started putting the "you do not own" clause in their EULAs, basically making it so that, oh, well, you purchase this device, you purchase your Nintendo Switch 2, you purchase this physical copy of a game, but you don't own it. You're just simply renting it, or you bought the license to use it. Purchasing is not owning. Look up the definition of purchase in Merriam-Webster's dictionary. It literally says to purchase ownership of. It started with that. Then you had the RAM shortage, which it's coming out, and so far from what I'm hearing, this is just rumor, but it's coming out that the 3 companies that create RAM, it's exclusively these 3 companies that make RAM. They have no competitors. The rumor that I'm hearing is that the 3 of them came together and created an artificial RAM shortage for the purpose of jacking up the prices. Everyone has seen that as soon as this so-called RAM shortage started, RAM prices shot up 700% overnight. And for this, they blame AI. The AI data centers and all that. Oh, well, they need lots and lots of RAM. Something about that doesn't sit right with me. Then you have the mass movement, this attempt to remove the concept of physical media from gamers, making it so that gamers only have exclusive access to digital content. I've heard that Microsoft is heading that way. We already have Steam, which I'm not knocking Steam. Steam is awesome. Their services are great and they are very affordable. But Steam has a positive reputation. Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, all those other companies don't. They don't care about their fans. Steam cares about the consumers. That's the difference there. Then you have the Nintendo versus Pocket Pair lawsuit, the Power World lawsuit, which Nintendo at this moment in time is looking like they are going to lose. Nintendo, the single most litigious, lawsuit-happy company in the video game world. They are the video game equivalent of Disney. Yes, I went there. I made a video around a year back, sometime last year, talking about how stupid and frivolous I thought the Power World lawsuit was. I believe it was my Nintendo Don't Must Be Stopped video, where I mentioned that they were suing Pocket Pair, but not Digimon, Monster Rancher, Yu-Gi-Oh!, and all these others. They're suing Pocket Pair over Power World, while they have a Power World clone on the Nintendo eShop. They only went after Pocket Pair. They went after Pocket Pair only after Power World became popular, after Power World became a threat. And now, as mentioned before, it's looking like they're going to end up losing. Going back to a previous point on the move toward all digital media, according to what I've heard, Sony has announced that after 2028, they will no longer be making physical discs, and everything is going to be going digital. Hell, even Rockstar with GTA 6, they announced that GTA 6 would be digital only. Now you have this news out of California, where the ESA, after numerous losses by the Stop Killing Games movement, has come straight out with a statement saying that Minecraft and Call of Duty servers are considered piracy and are therefore illegal. All of this points to an alarming trend. All of the evidence points me to one conclusion. In the immortal words of Mace Windu, I sense a plot to destroy gaming. There is something going on here. Something behind the scenes. Someone has to be pulling everyone's strings. The gaming industry has been on a decline for years. Even YouTube has made a few attempts to push gaming off their platform. I mean, obviously, retro gaming, which is the stuff I do, PlayStation, Nintendo 64, Sega Genesis, stuff like that, that's not going anywhere. As long as we have emulators and computers, retro gaming is going nowhere. But if this trend continues, We are going to see another video game crash of 82. Those of you who don't know what the video game crash of 1982 and 83 is, or the Atari video game burial, you have the internet at your fingertips. Look it up. That's what Google's for. I'm not going to explain all that here. All I'm going to say is, if that is where we are headed, then all of these companies are digging their own graves. And they are bound and determined to take us with them. All these corporate entities, it's no secret they don't give a damn about us. They don't care. I would go so far as to say that all they care about is money. But they're ignoring their consumers, so they must not want any money. They must have too much of it and are trying to get rid of it. They want to stop the money from coming in. That's why they're biting our hands. We are the hands that feed them. The consumers are where they get their money from. I'm breaking every rule in the book in this video. But I am doing this to show you guys just how serious I think this is. And it is going to get worse. This is not an issue that I take lightly. As a kid, I loved Sony. I loved PlayStation. I loved Nintendo. Hell, the very first video game I ever played was Super Mario Brothers. The first console I owned was an NES. Then I got a Sega Genesis. Then I got my PS1. And I never looked back. Now, I have a Nintendo Wii, a Nintendo Switch Lite, and an original PlayStation 2. I refuse to upgrade to anything newer. Mark my words, if this trend continues, you are going to see the video game industry as we know it completely collapse again. And with all the legislation they're putting in elsewhere, I don't think we're gonna see another resurgence. I don't think we're gonna see another Sega and Nintendo rising from the ashes of Atari, ColecoVision, and Intellivision like we did in 82 and 83. I don't think we're gonna see that again. Because the law favors the corporations, not the consumers. Stop Killing Games is trying to push legislation that will protect consumer rights. But they keep getting shut down. As much as I am loath to admit it, Stop Killing Games is losing. Stop Killing Games might be our last hope. But at the end of it all, the future is still yet to be written. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Anything could happen. Anything. The old republic of gaming is collapsing. ripping itself apart from the inside. And God only knows what kind of empire is going to rise from the ashes. Thank you for joining me. I'm Warevo. God bless.